all, my name is Adonis and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a love coming spread for all of my Gemini out there. So this is a love coming spread to see what kind of love is coming towards you during the week of September 1st to the 7th. So without any further ado, let's jump in and see what the cards have to say. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see for all of my Gemini out there. What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini? What kind of love is coming towards my Gemini during the week of September 1st and during the 7th. So 2 cards wanted to pop out, 3 cards, so that's what we're going to go with. Alright, so right off the bat, bang, bang, bang. Oh. Okay. So we have someone that is approaching you right now. They're kind of happy being kind of single. All right, they're kind of happy being single. They're happy with themselves. You know, if something comes across their comes across their into their orbit that that really kind of shakes them out of that, then they would be willing to give it a shot. Otherwise, they're pretty much happy by themselves. So, you know, in other words, they're enjoying their own company. They're not looking for anyone, but there's something about you that has sparked some interest with them. In other words, all right? And the reason that I say this is because we got the Hierophant here. So they've been, you know, something about you, my Gemini, has sparked them to kind of think about something like traditional marriage, like being together, so forth. So that kind of, you know, you got them thinking. You got the wheels turning. In other words, the wheels are beginning to turn, and they're beginning to think like, man, I wonder if I'm missing out. That's what's going on here. Now we got the Two of Swords here. So again, as I said, they're kind of like at this indecision point. You know, they're like, well, I'm kind of happy, got my own space, I kind of do what I want to do, I come and go as I please, that type of thing. But on the other side of that, they're like, man, I wonder if I'm missing out. You know, because we got the 8 of Cups here. And they turned their back on love. They kind of turned their back and they walked away from it. You know, whatever happened in them in their lives, and maybe because of what they saw possibly other people were going through around them, they decided to turn their back on love and say, you know what, I'm cool. I can do bad by myself, type of thing. So they kind of moved on and did their own thing. But you kind of got them thinking, all right. And so now what they're doing is we have the Two of Pentacles here. This individual, they're kind of juggling with the idea of being single, being with someone. Being single, being with someone. They're kind of doing the whole pro and con game. This individual is an earth sign. A Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Taurus. Okay? And so in their mind, you're providing a potential opportunity for them to experience something that to this point they've never been able to experience. That's love. That's a connection. That's a connection with someone. So that's what's going on here with that individual. We got there's another earth sign individual here. Queen of Pentacles. That is someone that's pretty cool, you know, pretty good. They do pretty good with financial decisions, and they take very good care of their money when it comes to making sensible financial decisions. And this person is kind of like, and they're also very nurturing and down to earth person. So this person is kind of like in orbit as well. We got the 4 of Swords here. All right. So this person is kind of like in chill mode right now, kind of resting, relaxing, contemplating. So they're kind of like in chill mode at the moment, because they look at you as an opportunity for the Death card here. And so to end something for a new beginning. So the ending's a new beginning. So this is an individual that has either ended something not too far in the distant past. They've ended something and they're transitioning. They look at you as a transition point, or if they're looking to have a new beginning, whatever it is, they've ended something and they're looking to have a new fresh start, and that would appear to be with you, my Gemini. So with that being said, let's see what kind of strengths you're working with. What kind of strengths are my Geminis working with? What kind of strengths are my Geminis working with? What kind of strengths are my Geminis working with during the week of September 1st to the 7th? What kind of strengths are my Gemini dealing with during the week of September 1st to the 7th? So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see. So many cards I need to see. What kind of strengths are you dealing with here? Okay. Well. You got the 6th of Cups here. And that is an individual. These are all your strengths. These are all of your strengths. I want to clarify that, make that clear. To clear up any ambiguity. Sometimes, as a late, people wanted a little bit more deeper clarification, so I'm trying to be really, really clear as I possibly can, guys. Okay, so this is redundant. Sorry, but I'm trying to please the masses. All right, so these are your strengths. All right, so again, we got the 6th of Cups here, and there's this sense of there's someone from your past, something from your past that you're thinking about. Is it someone from your past, and it's looked upon as a strength, like you're kind of thinking about this individual, like, I wonder what's going on with such and such, such and such. And that's a strength for you. All right? In addition here, now, you got the 7 of Wands here, which means that if you feel like you got the high ground, you're definitely willing to fight for this relationship. In other words, you're willing to fight for this relationship. If you feel like you have the higher ground. So in other words, people start talking smack about, who you're with, who you choose to be with. You'll stand up and say, hey, wait a minute, pump the brakes on that. I'm digging this person. You're out of line here. So that's, you're loyal to whomever you're with type of situation. You're willing to fight and defend this individual. Now, with that being said here, also we got the Ace of Wands. So there is a great deal of sexual energy here, a potential passion that's going on here, and you have a tremendous amount of built up energy and passion within you, and moving forward to a situation. So again, these are all your strengths we're talking about here. Queen of Wands, fire sign energy. You have you're sending out good vibes, being able to attract the people that you want into your life. 9 of Wands. Now, watching your back, watching your 6. And this is where we get into some interesting things here as far as what your strengths are, because you got the 9 of Swords here. So you're kind of defensive and you watch your back because you've been in a situation where there was a bit of anxiety and depression involved here. And so you're very cognizant of that. So, you're really, you watch your back. You kind of protect yourself, and because you've been through that before. In addition here, you are the victim of, we got the 7 of Swords, someone engaging in some very sneaky behavior. And that kind of caught you off guard a bit. So, you're very defensive. You're guarding yourself against it. That's why you're watching your back, to make sure it doesn't happen again. And finally here, we got the Knight of Cups, which means, you consider yourself a pretty nice looking individual. You're kind of, dashing and domineering, that type of thing. So you're feeling yourself a little bit because you feel as though you are the genuine article. Okay? So with that being said, let's see what type of things from your past that could potentially affect the outcome of this situation. What kind of things from your past could possibly affect the outcome of these potential love interests? Show me cards I need to see. Show me cards I need to see. What kind of things from my Gemini's past that could possibly affect the outcome of these particular love interest possibilities? Show me cards I need to see here. Show me cards I need to see. Ooh. Okay, so Four of Wands, marriage, solid foundation. So, you're looking for something solid and something long term. If these things only seem like they're temporary, then they're not going to hold your interest, and you're going to move on to something else. So that that's pretty much cut and dry. I think that's very self-explanatory. In addition, here we got the 8 of Swords. Okay, so anyone that's kind of keeping you tied up, bottled up, tied up, making you feel trapped. In other words, you've dealt with that in the past, and you know what I mean. Your hands were tied behind your back, blindsided by things, and any situation that's going to avail itself to that type of potential situation, you're going to break free of that. And finally here, and I find this very interesting, you have the Knight of Swords. So that is a very fast, quick-moving energy, a very fork-tongue type energy. So in other words, if any of these potential suitors is coming too quick, it's speaking before thinking, just like, just kind of acting a bit impulsive, very sharply, then that's going to be like a red flag. You're going to back off, like, yo, wait a minute, hold up, that sort of thing. So if this thing starts coming too fast, I don't think you have to really worry about that with these particular individuals. No, you got one earth sign individual that is kind of trying to figure out if they even want to be in a relationship or not, and you have another one that's kind of they want endings and new beginnings, but they're kind of like they've thought about, they're contemplating it. So I don't think you have to worry about somebody coming on too strong or just cutting right to the chase type of thing. You don't have to worry about that. These two individuals are not going to be like that at all. So with that being said, let me see what if any kind of information, of course, spirits want additional information Spirit wants to give before I shut this thing down. Spirit, is there any additional information you want to give my Gemini before I terminate this reading? Is there any additional information you would like to give my Gemini before I shut this thing down? Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Show me the cards I need to see. Ooh. Whew. Okay, so absence. Now that's interesting. That's interesting because Spirit's trying to say here, and I feel like it's more with the first Earth sign individual. There may be a possibility there's going to be an absence of real depth here. There's going to be an absence of real depth here with this individual that's trying to juggle both situations. There's going to be an absence of depth with this potential situation. Now, again, we're talking about free will, and I'm just kind of giving you heads up here. But it does appear that possibly there will be an absence of depth with this individual here, for sure. In addition here, now I don't get this card too often. Stretch. So you're really going to have to stretch yourself real thin, it appears, to kind of really make any kind of thing pop off here with any of these potential, with both of these potential Earth sign individuals. You're going to end up stretching yourself real thin, like letting a lot of stuff go and overlooking a lot of things to kind of make it work. be stretching yourself real thin, you know. And like I said, I don't get that card too much, but it's kind of ahead to let you know things are going to be wearing a little bit thin, all right? You got certain standards in your life, and you're going to be having to kind of redraw those lines and those boundaries, or not those boundaries, but that criteria. You're going to have to be redrawing that several times, dealing with these particular individuals. And finally here we have the balance card, which is balance yourself. You know, balance yourself, that could possibly mean you need to do a little bit more meditation, you know, maybe more physical activities, maybe, you know, do a little bit more running, meditating, possibly eating a little bit better or something like that. Whatever, something you got, whatever you need to do, there's something out of whack, so you're not completely level. So you got to do some things to kind of balance yourself, because remember, body, mind, and soul works as a whole. If one of those is out of whack, then the other two will kind of fall behind. So you want to make sure you are as balanced as you possibly could be, body, mind, and soul. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to shut this thing down. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully this resonated with you. This is a general love coming spread. What kind of love is coming towards you? If it doesn't resonate with you, feel free to get personal readings so we can dig into your particular situation. If it did resonate with you, that's cool, and we can dig a little bit deeper to find out what's going on with you. All right. Yeah. So please like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.